And with the power of editing, we're in the other part. So now we can get rid of our trousers and be the slobs that we are.
Get rid of our trousers.
Not professional anymore. So, see, that's perfect timing. Your phone even rang, which is like it's like a mark of unprofessionalism. When someone's
that's so accurate. Oh,
yeah.
God. Jesus Christ.
That was perfect. So, basically, this is what we call Necrit and Chill. Where I get a bunch of questions, and if I don't have a bunch of questions, we can talk about anything. Basically, the point of this segment is to show our viewers that we are human beings, and we sometimes can talk about the human stuff.
Do I need my video still?
I think you just dropped your video. There we go.
Whoops.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So, I got a bunch of questions. The first and obvious one that everyone wants to know is how you got onto YouTube. How did you start?
Custom skins. My first idea, I think, was I really wanted to figure out how to make Soraka a literal banana. Just like a straight up 3D banana. And after a very long and arduous process of trying to figure it out over the course of like 4 months, I finally got it sorted out.
Wait.
And then I made a video.
You just like, hold on, you just said to yourself like, I want to give Soraka bananas. And
well, I mean, like, it was a big meme.
Yeah, I know it was. But like...
Yeah, but it was like, how about just a straight up banana?
Yeah, but like, did you have like any previous experience with, you know, like 3D modeling or anything like that? How the hell did you start then?
I have an accounting degree.
Right.
I first started when I was like still working a regular job, like the year after I graduated. And then I just kept going, and then that was all still while I was working, and now I'm trying to do this full time. Only it doesn't make much money, so I'm just like,
I never had a proper job. I don't know if it's bad or good, but I'll take it. It's because, you know, actually, YouTube is very like deceiving because you really need to get into it. And although like it is awesome that like sometimes you don't have to work, you can just say like, I don't feel like it, I won't do it. At the back of your mind, you can still see like that paycheck like and all the bills like knocking on your door. So that's like
constantly.
That is actually scary. Like, people think that it's all fun and games, but then you look at like that you actually have to live, and you actually like, and suddenly the pressure starts because you need to make videos, so because you need to obviously live, and you know, it's like snowballs.
This is why so many YouTubers have Patreons. We're not just like trying to get money. Like,
yeah, exactly.
we're
I'm actually getting one in like 14 days.
We absolutely need it because we would die.
I am actually getting one in like 14 days, and that's actually a good thing that we can talk about, because for the life of me, you should all go there and like give him some money. But yeah, I was actually thinking, I have no idea how one can think of not the goals, what do you call it, like rewards, Patreon rewards.
I'm still at a loss for that. Like, I had some and then I need to update them desperately.
I have no like, because people basically watch me. I have no idea why, but they all say because I have weird accent that is like, you know, that is really good for like falling asleep and stuff like that. I don't know why people enjoy my accent, although I really hate it. But I was actually thinking one of the rewards would be, what if they give me like $5 or something? What if I recorded them like a you know, phone voice message? That would be really...
like a voicemail.
Yeah, like a voicemail.
Or like a ringtone, like.
Oh yeah,
ringtone.
It's me. Although there would have to be disclosure that like no one would have to, you know, no one couldn't take it out of context, because like I can already see people telling me really awkward stuff to record for them.
Oh god.
So I would have to be careful with that. But like,
I mean, on mine I should have like within reason, because I did like a $10 like I'll draw something for you. I'm not like terrible at drawing. It's not what I do though for my channel, but I'll make a drawing as long as it's not
Within
furry
reason,
porn.
yeah.
Like, that's where I draw the line.
Because like a lot of people have, this is the thing, I absolutely get why all the YouTubers have anxiety and stuff like that. It's because the pressure basically. No one ever. Well, yeah, because there is the second part. The first part is no one ever teaches you how to be famous, how to handle fame. And then there is the other part to that, which is exactly you. People that are already really social and that like already like, know how to move among people, they don't have problem with that. I do. I was the freaking nerd sitting behind my computer and like not talking to anyone.
So, I mean, like, I get what you mean, but I grew up around, my stepdad was a very famous person, and I learned how to not be an asshole and be a normal person.
Can I ask you?
I mean, granted, I'm still an asshole, but
can I ask you who he was?
Not an actual one. Oh yeah, he's a professional golfer. It's Tom Watson. But
that's cool.
He's a very good role model, if anything. And I know to not, abuse any of this. If I, like relatively internet known now at least. So.
Well, yeah. That's actually really cool. Huh. See, did your fans know about this?
Probably not.
Aha! See, it's actually that's the point of this show.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
One of my big like weird goals that's just kind of like, it's not actually like a real goal, but I think it'll be hilarious when I get to that point, is that I want to be out, like when I'm visiting home with him, and then someone recognizes me before him. That way I can laugh. I'll be like, I got it.
Oh yeah, I actually know. Oh, I remember where I was going with this. Patreon goals.
Yeah, right. I forgot. I got sidetracked.
Because I know that a lot of people have that. Like, if you pay something ridiculous, like $100 or something like that, you can have like a private Skype call or Discord call or something like that. I always felt like that would be somewhat awkward.
Oh yeah.
Because like, imagine, I have like serious respect for people that watch me, but at the same time, you can imagine like sitting down on a one-to-one talk with someone who, like looks up to you. Like, what do you say to him, right?
I've done it once. It wasn't bad. It was pretty normal. Like basically, the one thing I did beforehand was ask him to have like questions ready if you have any before.
Oh yeah, that would be smart actually.
Then
you can avoid
it's not like
awkwardness.
Awkward, and then because if you have like one or two questions, I'll just branch off and be like, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but hey.
Yeah, that's what we do really.
Oh, good opportunity. Check out this fucking wizard pipe.
Holy crap.
Right? Yeah, my brother's girlfriend got it for me for Christmas.
That's actually really awesome.
But it's really cool.
Oh, can I like spoil something that I'm gonna do?
I don't know.
I guess I could. That's like the reward because like this segment does not have like nearly as much views as all the others. So this is basically a reward for those that are watching this. I actually ordered because I started collecting video game replicas, and I got an awesome guy from New Zealand. He's making like video game guns, and he actually told me that he's going to make a tutorial on YouTube on how to do that, and he's going to send it to me for free if I pay for the shipping. And he sent me 2 guns. One is a Mass Effect pistol, which I really care about. I know that my viewers maybe they don't. But the other thing is that he actually sent me a 1-to-1 scale real life gin gun. That's a really cool one actually.
Can you form it into a sniper?
No. I told him because I know that he's a real sci-fi fan and he's not that much into League, so I basically had to explain how that gun works. So I told him that you can build it into like a sniper rifle, but I know that would take a long time to make.
That'd be incredibly tedious.
Yeah, so the base one will do. So he just made me, the base handgun, which is really cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, And so
Gosh darn cool.
I'm also getting PO box. So if people like want to send me replicas, I'll take it. Yeah.
I have a PO box, by the way, everybody.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, PO boxes are more expensive than I thought. That's just
Oh
another
yeah,
reason
they
for
are. I
Patreon
had one
things,
and I
like,
had to cancel it because of that.
Like 3 months, I think, cost like $100.
Yeah,
like
and I live in capital
Not that
city,
large
so
of a PO box, and I was like, wow, all right, like.
yeah. And there are some more things that we can talk. Do you have Switch? Zelda, possibly.
I don't have it. I still want to play it. I haven't yet. I did make a video on it, on Zelda, where I just said 10 out of 10 over and over again, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I saw that one actually.
I haven't played it.
I saw that one.
But it's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a little meme now.
Yeah, it's actually. It is like people are making jokes that it is probably the most expensive game ever because you need to buy the console with it.
I mean, you get it for Wii U too. Like, if anything, I'll probably end up doing that because I don't have expendable income right now.
Yeah, I basically it's because I don't have to pay for anything apart from my bills. So I was like, you know what, I can buy Switch. What else am I going to buy?
I gotta buy alcohol. That's a big thing.
That's something I don't. So
I like drinking with friends. And, I am also in Colorado. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am what we call celebratory drinker, which means I only like drink when someone celebrates something or something like that.
Oh yeah, I see. Like I just celebrate, when it's like Thursday or the weekend, or any other day. Someone's like, "Hey, this is right," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Ah, it's Monday. Hell yeah. Well, I'm just like looking through my little points if there is something else that we can talk about before we end this segment. I guess Mass Effect actually came out.
I still need to play all of those games. I've been planning on it for a little while, where I'm probably gonna make a video over like all of them combined.
You probably did not miss all the jokes about Andromeda by now, I'm guessing.
I mean, I've seen some of them, but I don't understand all of them. I know that the faces look incredibly strange.
Yeah, it's because this was a thing with basically every Mass Effect game ever. Because these games were older, no one really cared about it. And now that I played the new one, and like everyone is freaking out about the about these faces, I don't really care because I'm used to it already.
It's pretty funny.
But I can see that like some of them are actually hilarious.
They do look pretty funny.
They are really funny actually. But like I don't really care about that. I care about the story, and the gameplay is really good. So I'm like, you know what, I can look around that. But yeah, they are hilarious, especially when you can like dance really funnily.
Like, I'm excited to play it eventually. I still haven't. It's one of those things.
It is.
I just don't know why I ever played it.
It is actually really surprising that it is similar to Zelda, as in, it is open world as well.
Huh.
So like, that's another thing that like these days there's a lot of open world games and like people are getting sick of them. I'm not.
There's a lot of early access open world survival zombie games.
Since like 2006, from what I can recall.
I think that's like 90% of Steam right now.
Yeah, I think it all started with DayZ and how that went.
They were like, yeah, let's make one too. No, us.
Like Warzy and Rust.
And now it's just never ending.
And non-Rust and Rust with larger penises and Rust with no penises, and it basically branches out from that. Perfect. And then Conan with bigger penises and so on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot the crafting element. That's always part of it.
Oh yeah. Hold on. It actually now that I think about it,
zombie crafting.
It actually started with Minecraft. I think
Probably.
Minecraft doomed us all. I think.
Now there's like a million voxel games too.
Oh yeah.
Ah, forever. Jeez.
Well, I had like one more question here that we could like really like jab. Is there actually a story in League that you would be interested in, as in Champion, that you don't know anything about, and that I could like sum it up?
I feel like at one point I read like all of the lores of people, but that was way too long ago.
Yeah.
It was probably like at least a solid like year and a half or 2 years ago.
Yeah, and a lot of them got changed eventually.
Yeah, that too. Who's the person? Bard. I don't know the full lore, but he's my baby. I love him to death.
You had to pick Bard.
I don't even know his story. I don't know his life story.
It's because Bard is really tough to describe, and a lot of people want me to make a video about him because his actual lore on his page, he's like nothing there. you really have to like look into how the world was created and stuff like that to even like realize what Bard is all about. Basically, Bard is not a god as people think.
He's a god. Don't worry.
But I knew you would say that.
It's okay. It's okay.
And he is basically one of like the first guys to appear on Runeterra, on the world, and he's basically traveling around Runeterra, and he's making sure that humanity doesn't screw itself. So
It's a very fast boy.
When there is a really big event that like is that and like Bart realizes, oh, like this war will probably wipe out half of the civilization, he like goes in and he actually like does something to prevent it. Exactly.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, okay, but I want to know, what the hell are his meeps?
his meeps,
I don't know what they are.
They are basically, from what I can somewhat remember and like saw together from all the stories, his meeps are not like spirits from our world. They are something like intergalactic, like
Planetary
bits of him, because he's from another like realm that like connects the entire universe. This is gonna get real deep.
What's happening?
And it's basically something like the video that you just released. And like all,
oh yeah, bar.
and his meeps are basically like mini versions of himself.
Oh yeah, so that's okay. That's why it's like the video I just made.
It's basically
there
like
literally are many versions.
it's
of
like
himself.
it's like very like less powerful mini versions of himself.
That he just throws.
I guess he cooperates with them. I would call it
Go,
cooperation.
They'll die for the cause.
Yeah, that's actually when you think about it, that's actually really funny. Go! Well, anyway, I think I think we can end this segment with this. With
It's a useful
Waluigi
information
at the background.
You can leave this video thinking, just like
Bar, yeah,
thinking
meeps are
totally
mini
about
versions of
Bart.
Bart.
He's killing himself daily.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching this bit. We usually like to show you that we are human beings, which hopefully we did. Or somewhat.
A little bit. Like, kind of. Doot happening in the
I
background.
did. And, and yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Do you have any final words?
Support Necrit on Patreon!
Hey, I don't have Patreon yet, but you know, it will be up in 14 days.
Here it comes!
Here it comes! You will be able to maybe call with me. Maybe. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this video. You can comment below whatever you like, I guess. You can like, you can subscribe to both actually. And with that, I guess, thank you and come again.
Bye everybody.
Alright, test number 2, you can sing something else?
La la. That's what, hey.